tea with you? No? Let's start again.
Hey! Welcome to, what was your wing mom? Welcome to Wing Mom.
Yeah, right.
Hello, I'm Ash. Welcome to my channel. My life has taken some unexpected turns in 2020, leaving me picking up the pieces and pressing restart. I don't know what every day will hold, but I do know I'm just gonna wing it. Thank you so much to the patrons of my channel. You help make Winging It with Ash possible.
Okay, so we have no idea what we're doing, but we wanted to bring you into Ashley's kitchen. Ashley's gone and at work right now, and we were supposed to come and watch them deliver her couch and make sure that somebody was here so that that could be delivered.
Takes 5 of us.
Takes 5 of us, yeah. Without Ashley knowing, I called Grandma and Grandpa, her sister Sarah, and my husband and said, I would like to see us make a video to kind of help celebrate Ashley's moving in and her independence again in life. And just to really like celebrate the fact that she's an overcomer, that she has made her way through this process in the last couple of difficult years. I asked everyone to come up with 5 words that they feel like describe who Ashley is. And so everyone had that assignment, and so we're going to do that and share that with you. She has no idea, and this videotaping is totally like not professional at all. Bear with us. So we are gonna start with her dad,
Oh, really?
Rich.
I get to be easy because then I get to take her.
know.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to take Sarah's right away
So,
because I know her word. Most of you, if you watch her videos, you probably have a lot of the similar words because her personality comes out pretty strong in her videos. So one of the things you notice in her videos is she's generally very positive. She has a positive attitude. She's able to pick up and move on and just see the good in people and in life. When it comes to people, she's very friendly, so she's very outgoing. So one of the problems with her traveling was she is very trusting and friendly, so she doesn't have maybe a filter when she should. Overall, it's a good thing, you know, because she's very friendly and engaging no matter who it is, what country, what person, wherever they are from their lives. She's a lot more capable than maybe than we originally thought. She's a planner and she's very adventurous. She plans what she's going to do and she does it, which is really good. She has goals and she goes after them. She's an organizer because she's the one that always is organizing the trips. The last thing is, and we watched some videos before we came of her childhood, and we even noticed it then, is she will come alongside somebody and encourage and exhort. So she is attentive to those people, and I think she does want to come along and lift people up. That's probably more than 5, and I apologize if I took any of your words, but you can still use them. If they're your words, you can still say it, and then kind of say why you think that.
Okay, so let's see. I have a couple. I'm gonna start off with a bang. My word for Ashley is sneaky. Because
This is her sister.
Because when we were
She's
young,
funny.
she wrote my name with frosting in the fridge, which I think she might have shared this story before, but to frame me. And my mom said, who wrote their name? And I was shocked. I had no idea. Like you being framed when you're like 5 years old, it's like, how did that happen? And so my name was on there, and Ashley did it, and she did it to frame me, legitimately.
And she enjoyed it.
So that's a fun story that we have. So then my second word is she is very trustworthy. So trustworthy that it's almost like gullible. She trusts you and who you are when you write things to her, and she sees your profiles. Even though she like does all her stuff on the internet, she still believes that people are 100% themselves. And it's not true. I mean, I know you guys saw her video of the dating thing, and that's like, everybody knows like dating apps are notorious for catfishes, but she kind of just learned that the hard way recently. But she still has faith that people she meets are going to be who they say they are and genuine, because she's genuine, so then she's not expecting other people to not be genuine. Very trusting of others. The other one I have is resilient, and I'm sure you guys all see that 100% of her life has changed, but she's willing to keep working with it, and she really hasn't slowed down a lot. She kind of moved from one step to the other, so I think resilience is a good word for her too. And then something else, just a little fun thing. Ashley is very easy to scare and startle. She's not very, I mean, yeah, if you just hop around the corner, she'll probably get scared. So that's probably maybe not something you guys know about her, because I don't think in any of her videos people do that. I at one point had hid underneath her bed, and she came in at night in the dark and tried to run across and jump in her bed, and I grabbed her feet underneath the covers, and she ran screaming and crying to my parents' room. And then also we were watching a scary movie at one point too, and we were just teasing her and saying, Michael, and she got so mad that she kicked the Jack-in-the-Box in my brother's room out into the hallway. Because she was scared. She's definitely is easy to mess with in those terms. No, I'm just trying to give you a little insight.
Yeah.
And the last thing I think I want to say is Ashley is a super good auntie. I have 2 of my own children. She has patience and tolerance with them. When she's around, they want to be with her and on her, and they seek a lot of attention. She hadn't been around until she came back home. Christmas time, my kids always have enjoyed seeing her, but now that she's home, she's been able to build a good relationship with them. And they love their Auntie Ashley. And my son, Ashley, likes sea turtles, and he was just saying last weekend how he's giving her all his sea turtle stuff. Like he's been giving her lots of presents lately with sea turtles. So good Auntie Ashley, the side of her that you guys don't get to see.
Yeah, I'm bringing this out to prove that when he was, I think, 2 years old, he wanted to buy this at the store for Auntie Ashley, and she was on the road traveling the world, but Ashley has saved this, and she has it in her bedroom, so that shows her love also for them.
Side by side. Oh, who is this? Sarah and Ashley going down together. Oh, bit it.
Your chin was on my foot, sir.
Okay, I would say she's adventurous. My story on her as far as adventurous, we lived in California and they came down to visit, and we went to Disneyland, and then that was fun, but then we went to Knott's Berry Farm. While we were at Knott's Berry Farm, Sarah and Ashley both got to go on a ride all by themselves, and it was like a roller coaster type ride. Anyway, they got off, and Ashley came running up to her grandfather and says, "Grandpa, that was so scary, I about peed my pants." And we're like, "Excuse me?" But, so that was one of my stories. And then the other one is she's pleasing. I don't know if this pleasing has anything to do with this one, the story I have, but she was in school and she ended up with lice in her hair.
Let's just say like
makes me
4 times that I never got it.
Anyway,
I do remember.
and they had some people come to their door that they didn't know it when she got home. And Ashley went running up to the door because her mother was trying to get the lice out of her hair. And Ashley ran up to the door and said to the people who they did not know, "I've got bugs in my hair." Oh my gosh. So that's a couple of Grandma's stories. But I think she's cheerful, she's fun, and very pleasing. Grandpa, your turn.
Hi, Grandpa.
Operator Aaron.
Hi.
There's one time at Halloween, we lived in an apartment at that time. Her and her friend, what was her name? Stephanie came over. They were collecting Halloween candy, and
They were
I heard
16.
later.
Oh, they were 16?
I heard later, Mom said you're not to go out and do any trick or treating.
Oh.
Well, here they
You're too
come
old
with
at 16.
these 2 big bags of candy, sorting them out.
Sneaky. They said they were passing out candy.
Yeah.
Well, they were to themselves.
Yeah.
And they knocked on the door and said, "We're a couple of nerds."
Oh.
Yeah, that's what they were dressed for, nerds. Some of the words I thought was describe her was she's kind of warm-hearted and she has she's generous and gracious and she's just a kind-hearted person that would help you if you were to ask.
Okay, so it's my turn. Ashley is brave. When Ashley was 18, she left for her first missions trip away from home. She had never traveled before in her life. She signed up to go for 3 months to Australia, New Zealand.
Ashley was in the airport for 10 minutes, dropped her passport. Jake found it. Headed to the security gate. You already showed me. Queen.
She left and went to a foreign country on her own with no one that she knew, no friends, no connections. It's pretty brave of an 18-year-old to take off and be able to do that. And that was the start of all of Ashley's traveling. So she got the bug at that point, and that's where it all kicked off.
From New Zealand, she went to Vanuatu. So it was New Zealand was where she did her training, and their mission work was at Vanuatu, which was in a village of the local people. So it wasn't just an easy trip either. So it was adventurous.
Yeah, so they did 3 months of training, and then they had to go out and actually do missions work. Ashley is an overcomer. So we've seen Ashley overcome a lot of things, but mostly overcoming this last year with her divorce and how it all happened and just all the circumstances. It's an amazing recovery that she's had. I would say she's an overcomer. She sets her heart toward seeing the good in every situation, including that. Part of her recovery and walking through that and being an overcomer has been the vlogging, because that has encouraged her, and she's been able to share a little bit of her heart, and so that's part of her healing process. So thank you for being a part of that. So the other thing is, and somebody else already said this, an organizer. So when Ashley was traveling the last 4 to 5 years, she's been the organizer of their trips, travel, the planning, all of that. And it's a lot of work. And so she has done all that and done it well. And then I would say she's joyful. So Ashley has always had this, okay, I'm just gonna be honest and say this, because I've said this to my husband and to her, is I wish that I woke up every morning like they do, because somehow it seems like every morning they take a happy pill. And I wish I had those happy pills, because I'm not exactly like that. She has kind of this just natural joy about her, which she says, and I believe it's true, that that's just a gift. She's gifted in that. She's just a naturally joyful person. So what you see is what you get. That's what Ashley is, and that's what you see is what we've seen of her growing up on vlogs and trying to lift your day and lift your lives through her life. And I think that that's where she feels like that's where she is enjoying and spending her time, is to be a joy for you when you turn your screen on each day, and to make you smile and feel lighthearted and joyful. So I would say those are my 5 words for Ashley. God, that was a lot more than 5. I don't even know how much time passed by. So he fell asleep because I was speaking. Is that what happened?
He
didn't fall asleep during anybody else's talking, just when I was talking.
I didn't fall asleep.
Did you nod off?
Imagine
We have it recorded.
Oh, right.
We have it recorded.
Did you hear me snore?
Hey, stick to your story, man. I am until you see the recording.
Oh my gosh.
Ashley, I just want to say that you've been a blessing to all of us, and congratulations on your new place, and we wish you the best and God's blessing in your new place.